So let's like role play right now. So like in bed, we're role playing.
Right.
Alright, what's up guys? This is Patrick James here and I give you raw dating advice that your mother would not approve of. I'm here with the wonderful Jessica J. If you don't remember, she used to be, or we did an interview about a year ago on my channel, so this is the second official time that she's on this YouTube channel. So, we are sitting here in our buddy Rob Judge's bed. It's not either one of our beds, so get your minds out of the gutter. It's my bed. No, I'm just kidding. So anyways, we were just talking and we wanted to deliver some value because we had a conversation yesterday, the first day of this seminar that we're at, and I thought something was really interesting. I asked her if she's ever approached a guy that she was interested in, and she described this time where she ran into this guy who looked just like Cristiano Ronaldo, but for some reason you approached him and something went wrong. The attraction went out the window.
Yes. Okay, so again, if y'all don't know who Cristiano Ronaldo is,
I'll pop a picture of it.
Just think of like Greek, Spanish god. Just perfect. And I thought it was him, I'm not gonna lie. I had to Google him and then find out, and then I was like, oh good, it's not. So I can say something. So I went and said something. I was like, okay, girls must stop and look at you and just start crying because you're so beautiful. I was like, I feel like I'm about to burst into tears. You're such a beautiful man. And he goes, and he just blushes. He was like, huh, where are you from? And I was like, man, I don't know if I can talk about where I'm from. Like, you don't fucking care where I'm from.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, Jersey. He's like, oh, I think you're really pretty. I was like, all right, this is good. It was kind of, I feel bad saying this. It kind of took down from the fantasy I had of this beautiful man to bring it down to a level where there is no connection. Where I'm from, nobody cares. I call them like third party subjects, where there's things you put in between each other, like talking about your job, talking about the weather, talking about like where you're from. It's stuff that doesn't allow us to like have a connection. And for me to connect to him and say like, this is what I think of you, this is my experience of you, and for him to completely remove us from the moment, be like, where are you from? I was like, I didn't feel it anymore. Yeah. You know?
So I got a question. Do you think that because you already thought of this man as a Greek god, Cristiano Ronaldo, he had a lot to live up to?
He might have. However, if he at least just commented on something I said, now we're still connected. You know what I mean? He's reacting to me, he's responding to me. That's what chemistry is, it's reacting to one another. You said, you know, raw dating advice. That's what chemistry is, raw substances coming together and just sparks. Yeah. Sparks and explosions.
Yeah, so I know
and ejaculations.
You're really, and ejaculations. So you're really good at like teaching men conversational topics that are related to like the moment and their experience right now, which I think is really interesting.
Which we talked about last time.
We talked about on the interview last time. If you don't remember, she made me do the PRS plus, hey.
Try it, ready?
Alright.
PRS plus,
hey. Alright, so maybe in this example, what could he have possibly said instead of like, oh, like, okay, where are you from? What's your name?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that. So if he, again, it was just, if he at least commented on something I said, like I sat there and I was like, I feel like I'm fighting tears, like you are such a beauty to behold. If he said something like, I wake up and just cry every day, that's my experience of being in this body. And you're laughing, but you weren't even there, but that's the experience of us being in this moment together and us reacting to one another. That's what a connection is. That's what happens when you're connected. You guys are in this together and you are just reacting to one another. And that's where feelings and emotions come from, is this idea of you and I are building off one another. Yeah. And there was none of that.
And I think that's a good point. Because there's a guy here at this seminar and he was asking me like advice, like he wants to travel the nation and he wants to see this girl when he goes here and this girl when he goes here, and he's logically planning all these things out, and he's like, what should I text this girl to make sure she'll meet up with me and do this at this time on this day 3 weeks from now? And I'm like, bro, like exactly what you said. You're like thinking linearly. Guys like to think linearly, logically, and everything has to kind of be in order, whereas girls are like going with how they feel in the moment.
Intuitive, yes. What we feel in the moment, because you're not going to remember like logistics of a situation. You know, you're going to remember how you feel in that person's presence.
Right. And Marnie, a mutual friend of ours, also says this a lot. It's like, if you're talking to a girl, like and you literally have nothing to say, literally just make an observation about something going on, because that's an experience that you both can share right now.
Yeah, you both share right now. You're both in it, and that's your relationship is right now. Marty does a great way of doing it. It's called OSA, and it's called observe, share, and ask. And that's a classic example. Observes what's going on right now in our moment together. Share, like, what's your experience? I want to know, like, who this person is that I'm in this relationship with. And then when you ask, that's asking her to engage and invest. You said it earlier, like, the art of investing or getting a woman to invest will make her think, like, I mean, just think about the things you invest in your life. You know what I mean? People fucking care about that.
So let's, like, role play right now. So, like, in bed, we're role playing.
Right.
Smash.
So, like, right now, I feel like I'm sweating my ass off because the air conditioning went out in this house where we're doing this seminar, and I'm worried that I smell for all these people who, you know, see me looking clean and freshly shaven. Can you relate to that?
I can. I feel exactly the same way, because except I am not freshly shaven.
Good to know.
So yeah, that's a perfect example, because we're both in this together. I'm also sweating.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Dying.
So
I think everybody's letting out, and they can see that we're filming in the bedroom.
Well, on that note, I hope you guys got some value out of that. Thank you, Jessica, for showing up for the YouTube channel today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys later. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Cool.
There goes a sight from my soul.